Hello, favorite squad leaders. Welcome to my office. So let's talk about community building. We often think that community building needs to be in person. You have to be there with your team in order to do community building. But that can't always happen. Community building can be online. You just have to be a bit more creative and a bit more resourceful with technology. So I was a squad leader 2 years ago, and I was away for most of the summer working a summer job in Red Deer, Alberta. Don't judge. So I couldn't do any in-person community building. I actually recommend you don't do anything in person in Red Deer, much less community building. And anyway, so there were a lot of things I had to do to build community online. I started doing one-on-ones, which are just, meetings with one of my monk leaders at the time, and we discussed whatever is of concern to them, anything. And so I started these in person before I left, but after I arrived in Red Deer, we did them over Skype, we did them using the phone, and these are really great because you're setting up individual meeting times that work for your monk leader, you're talking about specific things that are relevant and meaningful to them, and that's important. When you can't be there in person, make sure you're making it easy for your mug leaders to engage with you. Another thing I did was just ask my mug leaders for their input when I communicated with them online. So I had a question of the week, and everybody would answer that when I sent out an email, and I'd share those answers with everybody else in the next email. And so from that, you get a sense that there is a community. There are people out there that you're working with who have personalities and quirks and likes and dislikes and interests, and it's really cool to see. Another thing I did was I asked my monk leaders for input on the SSW as I was planning it, and so they gave me some great suggestions. I ended up using a lot of them, and that's also good because it shows the monk leaders that you're listening to their perspectives and that their opinions are meaningful and helpful and have an impact. Finally, one other thing I did was I made my bi-weekly emails into little videos. I just wanted to make it a bit more fun and a bit more engaging than just a plain written email. And it makes the information just easier to consume and more personal, it's fun. You can do whatever you want. Hello, favorite squad. Hello, favorite squad. Hello, favorite squad. Favorite squad. Hi, favorite squad. Welcome to this week's message. I'm back in a video in Vancouver. Profile, resource, the actual schedule, SSW, your hair is great, attached outline, Gaga, UBC events.
My name is Manuela Costantino. I'll be your orientation prof.
And this is what we do at the CSI. They were super easy. I just made them me sitting in front of a laptop. I used iMovie to edit, which is made for like soccer moms to do, and so you can learn it just by Googling. And of course, you can always come down here to the CSI and see if you need any help. Ultimately, the key is to make these your own. Whether it's video or email, you can make great personalized emails, include like a song of the week or a question of the week. One of the squad leaders in my year made pirate themed emails, whatever you want. So, all of these things came together and really helped me build community within my squad. And as a result, my mug leaders I felt were comfortable coming to me with things they needed to work through, sometimes not orientations related. I really felt I was able to support and develop my mug leaders. And so by the time September came around, everybody was motivated, everybody was ready to go, and it really didn't feel like we had been separated for the entire summer. Bottom line is, when you're thinking about how to build community, you just need to make sure you're letting your personality and how much you care for your team show, right? When you invest time into your team, they see that, and they will feel connected. And that's what's going to make mug leading a great experience for your leaders. Ultimately, community building online is just the same as doing it in person, except you're using a different set of tools. So good luck, be creative, you can do it.
Thumbs up, everybody!
All right.
We're rocking!